Hey there, my name is Dylan Moriarty. I'm the owner of Kuna Cerakote and Laser. We're located in Kuna, Idaho. And today I want to talk a little bit about the Light Armor Oven we just purchased. I believe this is the 5 foot tall by 3 foot wide by 2 foot deep version. And I had a couple thoughts I want to share on it. But first I want to talk about the options that we selected when we ordered it. For start with, we did one blower motor. Keep the temperatures more consistent top to bottom. We did the upgraded fiberglass door seal, and we also did the upgrade heating elements. So a couple more noteworthy items. For starters, the floor is not insulated. That's an upgrade. We did not do that. For our purposes, staying flat on the ground in our shop, not a big deal. Wasn't something we cared about. What we got going on here is we got a thermocouple on the top and bottom. I'm gonna run this thing for a little while, kind of see what the temperature split is, and give me a good baseline on how much the temperature fluctuates top to bottom in the oven. You can see on the top here, that's the blower motor for the oven, and there's actually a duct that runs through here and cycles the air that way. And so by adding a second one, you would then get another one on this side. I don't see the purpose of it unless you just had a whole lot of stuff hanging in there and it was somehow affecting the airflow coming out of the fan. I don't think it's entirely necessary. I think you can get away with just one, especially for Cerakote. We also opted for the basic insulation inside the panels themselves, and so far it's done great. You can see I've got it kind of close to the wall in the back, close to these racks. I might have to do a little bit rearranging around the future. We'll kind of see how it goes and do a little bit more testing, but for the most part, when I'm running at 300 degrees, it hasn't been an issue at all. I mean, you can feel it's warm to the touch on the outside, but it's not putting off enough heat yet that I'm concerned about the drywall behind it. I think the drywall is, about 4.5, 5 inches now. I might have to scoot it back. I might even, put some sort of barrier back there, protect it from the heat. But until I run it at 5, I haven't ran it at 500 yet. I know this oven's capable of it, and that's part of the reason we did this upgrade door seal and the upgrade heating elements, because both of those allow it to do that. And another noteworthy item is, for the most part, we're running this oven at 250 degrees, and it will get up to temperature in 7 minutes and 30 seconds in my testing with the upgrade heating elements, which I think is pretty outstanding considering the size of the oven and the price point. And as you can see here, about 7.5 minutes to get the oven completely to temperature, at least for H series Cerakote, which cures about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Overall, I think the oven was an awesome purchase. I would recommend it to anybody. My biggest gripe so far is the latches. Sometimes it's a little difficult to do with one hand if you're holding a wet part in the other hand, and sometimes I've got to set it down. I've got to use 2 hands to open up that door and get that part inside the oven. And so that's my biggest nitpick towards it so far. If you do buy one, I really think the essential upgrades are that door seal, at least one blower fan, 2 if you can afford it, and the upgrade heating element I think is also a no-brainer. And I think the temperature split, if I remember correctly, was about 10 to 12 degrees in most of my testing. The longer that I ran the oven, the closer that, or the smaller that gap got. It also recovers very quickly. When I open the door to put parts in and out, that temperature drop, and when you initially open the door, it bounces back fast. And I think that might be partially a thing to the upgrade heat element. I hope that this gave you some helpful information. These are all the questions I had when I was going through the process of trying to buy this oven, and hopefully I saved you a little bit of trouble. Thanks for watching.